And welcome back to another great edition of Fantasy Football. Wait a minute.
We're
Beerfield Fantasy Football.
We're live.
I know we are.
And we're live. Sorry, I'm trying to manage Twitter chat and
We're not. Now we're live. Now we're live.
And
welcome back. We're doing our first live YouTube stream here. We're doing a draft called Battle of the Podcasts. 12 pods enter, 1 pod leaves. We have the first overall pick, which is a surprise. I thought we were number 11. So instead of trying to figure out the back end of the turn, we get David Johnson. So this is going to be nice and quick.
And Johnson. And then we get to drink beer.
For 22 picks.
Yay.
This is worthy of beer.
By the way, introductions, because this is the first time YouTube gets to see us all three in the same room together.
Kind of.
How's it going, YouTube? I am at Nick Sparts.
I am at Hop BFF, and I have a pumpkin smasher.
And thanks for just helping yourself to my beer.
You're welcome.
Have you had one of these yet?
I haven't even heard one of them.
Should try that.
David Johnson.
Oh, I feel so basic.
I know it's very pumpkin spicy.
It is.
So I have Pumpkin Smasher from Big Muddy Brewing for my beer fuel for this draft, at least for now. Also have some Oktoberfest in the fridge as backup.
And I brought Four Hands, just because I love them, Incarnation IPA. So we'll give this a shot. It seems pretty solid to me so far.
And we should be getting started like right meow.
We already have David Johnson.
Oh, we already have David Johnson.
And I feel like a dick. I just grabbed one of Nick's beers. But
Okay, hey.
Le'Veon Bell goes number 2. Big surprise.
Pretty standard start here. David Johnson, Le'Veon
bold
Bell.
move, Cotton. Let's see if it pans out for them.
So the first...
Devontae Freeman goes 3rd.
Okay, now there's a surprise. We want to talk about that one for a little bit?
I mean, there's definitely some upside to Devontae Freeman. I could see falling in love with him over McCoy, Brown, or Gordon. I just wouldn't do it. Antonio Brown went 4th. That's more normal. But yeah, that was Starting Line, who is the first podcast we ever talked to, though we haven't done a guest spot with them yet. We're waiting for the season to start because they're more DFS money line betting podcast.
Yeah, and for me, Devonta Freeman going there, I think that Tevin Coleman being involved just really caps his upside for a number 3 pick. I would have liked Shady more if you were going to go running back.
I would have liked Gordon more.
Or Gordon.
Yeah, you're crossing your fingers that Coleman hurts himself week 1?
Something like that, yeah, because Gordon and Shady are going to see more volume than Freeman.
Actually, I think I like McCoy more than Gordon in a full point.
I switched them.
In a half point, I still like Gordon.
I mean, they're very, very close.
Yeah. But not Devin Freeman. And I don't see how you pass Antonio Brown.
Odell Beckham goes 6, so McCoy and Gordon are still on the board.
At least you didn't fall to the back end of the first like you had been.
True.
Not in this league anyway, but that's because we're with other podcasts that do this just like we do.
Mike Evans goes 7th above AJ Green. Gordon and McCoy are still on the board.
I'm assuming Julio went 5th?
Julio went 5th, yes.
Okay. Well, we already had our first shocker.
Yep. AJ Green goes. So it's a wide receiver run, so we're probably looking at grabbing some sort of wide receiver at the next turn, if not 2.
You're probably grabbing 2.
Well, depending on what's left running back wise, too.
True.
If we can get another big name running back,
We
I'd
can
rather
get
do
Zeke.
that than wide receiver depth. Part of the reason we wanted to broadcast this for you guys is because we're drafting this together, not individually. You're going to get to hear some internal debate the later we get into the draft.
Yeah, we're going to have some 1-minute hot takes that we were not expecting to have.
These
Right.
are this is like Fantasy Pros, but for actual bragging rights. Instead of just doing a mock draft together on our Draft Wizard, we get to do it, with I guess other podcasts as a group for bragging rights.
You also might catch some sneak peeks to Monday's episodes on cuts if anything big happens during this live stream.
We can.
Jordy Nelson goes 9, so still only 2 running backs have gone.
We're talking about cuts, and
Wow.
you said Jordy Nelson. I was about to
I was like,
what?
fuck, Adams.
Sorry, I'm multitasking here.
What's that like?
Mike Thomas goes 10th.
I suppose I could have.
It's just
drafted.
all receivers.
So we might get a
LaShawn
second.
McCoy finally goes at 11. We could have had LaShawn McCoy if we drafted on the 11th spot.
So I would have loved LaShawn McCoy at the 11th
Yeah.
spot.
Or
But
Gordon.
part of the reason this looks good, though, is if this trend continues, we very well could end up
Yeah,
with a
3
second
backs
running
taken.
back.
4th back just went, Melvin Gordon.
5th back. Johnson.
Oh,
Bell,
Freeman, fifth,
I was
sorry.
like,
Elliott came around to the other side of the turn, 13th.
makes sense.
So Gordon Elliott, I like that
That
pairing a
is
lot.
that is gross.
That's good, actually.
He meant gross as in scary, I think.
Oh.
Really?
Gross usually isn't a good thing to me.
Really?
Ajayi goes 14th. Bryant
want them?
15th. Murray 16th.
I just ate a pudding pop.
Pudding.
You like dark chocolate. And
I love
no, it's not.
You're not
No,
my mom. You're not drugging me.
I love dark.
You're not my mom.
I love dark chocolate.
Me too.
Yeah, no, we made pudding pops.
Did you?
Yeah, they're delicious.
Aw, that's cute.
I made pudding pops with my pudding.
So I want to do a quick shout out to my friend Mark Mancini and his wife. They're
Second kid?
They're having their second kid. They just announced today. So for the off chance that he's watching this or will watch this, congrats to you guys.
0.1%, but if you do catch it, awesome. Congrats, guys.
I'll tell him to watch it.
So what are we looking like on the draft board? We still waiting on the next pick, or
We've got Howard and Brandon Cooks have both gone.
Brandon?
Who are left, and how many picks are we?
We are 6 picks away.
Okay.
Baldwin's still there. Gurley's still there. Fournette, Cook, Crowell, Cooper, Pryor, Hilton, Miller.
I would go Cooper if it stays that way.
And
I'll
we
fight
have
ya.
to pick 2, so.
Yeah, that's true.
This is where I could be trying to get some Nook love in this, but
Hyde's still there. Hunt is still there.
I'd probably fight you on that this early.
on the turn.
Well, I mean,
No.
you either take him here or we're not taking him at all, so.
I would vote for that one. I'd vote for the latter there.
Gurley just went.
we're not taking Hunt.
Baldwin just went.
We're
I'm
not
not gonna-
taking Cook. Well, we could pick Cook here.
I would take Gurley though if he's still there.
He just went. 19th.
Yeah, he went.
I could listen to you. I
Cooper
guess.
went 21.
Okay.
We have 3 picks left.
Yep. The top 4 players on the board right now are Cook, Fournette, Crowell, Pryor. And McCaffrey just went.
Crowell's there still.
Yes, he is. Dalvin Cook just went.
So we have Crow. Who are the receivers left?
Pryor, Hilton, Hopkins,
Jesus.
Hilton.
Thomas, Allen.
I mean, I still have.
So my vote here would be Crowell and a receiver. And
In a PPR.
Crowell's going to be a pass catcher too.
No, I'm saying in a PPR, which receiver?
Oh.
My vote is Hopkins because he's my highest receiver left. Unless Doug Baldwin's there.
Who else was there? Terrell Pryor.
Pryor. My highest receiver left is
Mine's probably DT. Honestly.
is Demarius and Keenan Allen back to back.
Yeah, mine's probably. I think mine is Demarius at the head of that group, ahead of Hopkins.
All right, so we're fighting between Hopkins and Demarius.
I would go Demarius.
I would go to Hopkins. The target upside is going to be on Hopkins.
Yeah, but which crappy quarterback do you want? Tom Savage or Trevor Siemian throwing to their big wide receiver target?
Tom Savage. It is Simeon, but I like Hopkins upside more than Thomas.
I'm gonna say Thomas here.
I told you it wouldn't last long.
I'm sorry.
I told you it wouldn't last long.
I think you're overruled, man. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'll get the next pick then.
All right, so we went Isaiah Crowell, Demarius Thomas at the turn.
Yep, I don't love Thomas as a 1 in a PPR, but I don't hate it either.
If you get 2 decent running backs, though, I think that Thomas is a start to something that's like a safer wide receiver core, though.
Yeah, Hilton would have been the 4th one I was looking at too, but neither of you guys mentioned him.
No, I have Thomas ahead of Hilton.
Well, yeah, I don't think I do, but Hilton still scares me with Scott Tolzien. And that's
So my narrative was okay.
well, you didn't really have to write me the narrative on
No,
Tolzien.
no, I know.
It's a great shot at the back of my head, by the way.
I'm sure all the guys.
All right, Gronk went.
I'm going to
Hilton
sit
went,
sideways for this.
and Lynch went.
Oh,
Hating for days, sitting sideways.
There we go. Now we can see the side of my face.
poison the days sitting sideways, Mr.
And Hopkins just went.
I actually probably should have sat over there for this.
You probably should have.
Yeah,
I mean, you're so.
I mean, you could swing the arm around and adjust. And at our merch store, we have
we still have T-shirts available.
we do have T-shirts available. We are working on a website that should be up shortly, and then I think the next project will be our launching of our Patreon. So keep an eye out for that, where we know we will be doing merch giveaways, and I think we have some other things to talk about in that regard. And Fournette and Pryor just went 30 and 31st. Beyond that, I think we're going to start working on some other merch items shortly after that, including koozies and beer glasses? Question mark?
Maybe we can go really any direction here with it. I think at some point hats. I think at some point we want them all.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Damn it, people.
Kareem Hunt, 32nd.
All right, I'm all adjusted here. I think.
What'll be interesting is we may actually have an opportunity to take like one of the high-end quarterbacks because this is a podcast draft.
Oh, yeah?
That's something I didn't think about until just now, until I'm like, hey, we're almost to the end of the third round, and Rodgers is still there.
Hey, this works out a whole lot better for video. I might just have to move my permanent seat here.
If we're going to be doing a lot of live streaming.
Yeah, well, when me and you start doing the periscoping and stuff, too.
Yeah.
I still need a floor mount
For
my mic.
I know. Okay. Well, I was going to get a table mount.
Or table mount, too.
I was going to get you a table mount. I was going to get table mounts for everybody but me because I don't really have room for a table mount over here.
Oh, Rodgers did just go, so never mind. There goes that theory. He went back into the third, which is still later than normal, but still earlier than I'd like. I'd take him in the fourth.
Right.
Did you guys see the question I got on Twitter today where someone was like, how early do I take a defense, like mid-rounds? And I was just like, no, do not do that.
Yeah, picked 8 and 13. And
He's like, do I take a defense with 13th? No.
I don't know if, I wonder if you're trying to, phrase the question in a way where it's not asked
Well, no, he
that.
immediately followed it up with, how early do I take the defense?
Oh, my God.
I'm like, second to last round.
I want an elite defense.
Ty Montgomery just went 35th, and we're at the back end of the third round.
Words are hard. Nobody saw
Trying to avoid burping into the mic.
13 picks.
Crabtree, damn.
So we'll get probably 4 receivers.
Throw me my phone.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean, we're going to be looking at guys like Diggs.
That's what I'm saying. Probably floor type of guys. Is Robinson still there?
I have not seen him go. Joe Mixon just went. Robinson's still there.
What about Golden Tate?
Oh, yeah, Golden Tate's definitely still there.
Jeffrey?
Yep.
Oh, my throws on Jeffrey.
I don't think he makes it back to us. Carlos Hyde just went. Keenan Allen just went.
Holy shit, Keenan Allen's still there?
Yeah, 38.
Really?
Damn.
In a full point PPR, that's a steal. He looks so good in their third preseason game.
People are afraid of his injuries. That's why.
I'm already a little overexposed to Keenan Allen this year. And I wouldn't be surprised if I get him again in tomorrow's draft. Tom Brady goes pick 40. All right.
When are we recording on Sunday?
I think the original plan was to meet up at 3, get shit put together, then go from there.
This will be fun. I have that auction drafted too. That is not taking precedent to us recording though. We are recording whenever.
Oh yeah, that's the stupid one. So you're gonna do the auction draft while we're recording?
Yeah.
Might as well.
It's an eliminator league. I'll spend all my money on David Johnson and then say fuck it and then just lose week 1.
And then somebody gets a free David Johnson.
Yeah. Here's my gift to you guys. I'm not going to do that, but
So who are we looking at available still, wide receiver wise?
I mean, we're still another 7 picks out, but it's
Good Lord.
that's fine.
Jeffrey, Adams, Robinson,
No Adams.
Kelvin Benjamin,
It'd be Robinson or Jeffrey from here for me.
Crowder, Parker, Tate, Diggs.
It'd be Robinson or Jeffrey here for me. Then you follow that up.
Benjamin just went.
I think the next tier for me is Benjamin.
Lamar Miller
Diggs
made it to
and-
pick 42.
No. We're fine.
I'm not saying I said he just went.
I know.
Yeah.
This was a comment
You
on how
kind of
late he
gave me
went.
that look there like, should we take him? No.
No. This was like, can you believe he fell that far?
Yeah,
yeah,
a little bit.
Because these people pay attention too, and they know that he's bad. But he's a volume running back, so volume does equate to fantasy points. Ask Todd Gurley.
And Steven Jackson
So
his last
apparently
few
one of
years.
the teams just royally fucked up. And they apparently they did co-owners, and the person who's the primary, who's the only one who can actually draft, is just blackout drunk right now. And just not here.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So the co-owner is in the chat like, I can't pick. What's going on? It's like, because the main owner's not in the fucking draft room.
Well, that sucks.
Jeffrey just went.
A-Rob's still there.
A-Rob is still there. CJ Anderson just went.
I like Golden Tate here. I have him 2 spots ahead of A-Rob.
I mean, we could grab both.
I don't know.
Yeah, you could.
Thomas, Tate, and A-Rob.
That's pretty solid receiving core.
You got one for sure safe. You got two high upside players in Robinson.
All right,
and
3 picks to
Thomas.
us.
Well, hell, I would argue that Thomas even has a decent floor after what you saw last year with Simeon.
You should.
Yeah, I mean,
he definitely should.
What's his minimum? Probably 80 catches if he stays healthy.
Yeah, I mean, his minimum is still high end too. So, I mean,
Adams just went.
Robinson's floor is a little bit lower, but his ceiling's just as high.
So the 3 we're probably looking at right now is going to be Robinson, Tate, and Diggs, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think
Based on my rankings, it'd be Tate and Robinson. But I love Robinson's upside.
yeah, based on mine, it would be Robinson and Diggs, I think. No. I had Tate higher.
Tyreek Hill went, so we get Robinson and Tate.
Let's do it.
I love when people take Tyreek Hill too high.
Me too.
Makes me happy. It's like seeing a quarterback go. It's like seeing a quarterback go high.
Tyreek Hill should not go until round 6, 7 at the earliest.
He should go around 7 or 8 at the earliest. Yeah, I agree. It's just way too much
Well,
bust potential.
Based on our rankings, we're fucking killing it.
I know.
Yes, we are. Yeah, he's not.
So we're winners in our book.
That's all that fucking matters
What
to me,
matters.
man.
But Tyreek Hill, he's not shown in preseason the ability to be the one there. He's been gadget player again. And, you know, you got Alex Smith, who's not going to throw the deep ball, which is really Tyreek Hill's strength. So, Conley and Wilson are...
Oh, no. Oh. Greg Olson went, and then 51st overall, Edelman went.
Auto draft?
I think he preset his rankings, and he must have ranked Edelman.
I don't feel bad for you.
Sorry, man. Martavis Bryant, Fitzgerald, 52, 53.
I don't feel bad.
I feel bad for starting line, though. He was literally the first podcast that reached out for us.
I get that, but you still got to. That was fucking huge news.
Yeah, it
That
was.
a week and a half ago.
But that's when we were getting like 10 downloads a day, and we were
No,
this
I'm
tiny
not
little
saying-
fucking thing.
I'm
I'm not saying I'm unappreciative, but you knew about that news a week ago.
Apparently, he didn't.
or he did. He just forgot about changing it.
It
And I'm
happens.
sure he's out there drinking.
He's at his
having
bachelor party right now.
Yeah. He's winning. I don't feel bad for him anymore at all. He's probably in Vegas. Tits. Knee deep in tits right now and booze and coke.
Jamison Crowder, 54th.
Sorry, I was playing to the camera.
Hilarious.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson went.
Yep, 55th.
3 quarterbacks gone? Or did Breeze go to?
Four Breeze is gone.
We're in round 5 or 6? 5?
Yeah, we're in round 5. Back half of round 5. So that's about normal.
A little too early for... I would take him a little too early.
Doug Martin, 56. Finally a draft where you don't own him.
Yeah.
Because the hype is real.
Mark Ingram, 57th.
And this is a podcast. Everyone sees.
Everyone knows everyone's seen what Doug Martin can be. It's just the 3-game suspension. I think it's driving him back that far.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Jimmy Graham, 58th.
Well, he did go ahead of Olsen.
No, Olsen went.
Olsen went.
That's what I'm saying. All right, that's what,
But
flip it around, Dan. Flip it around.
But Reed is still available.
That would be behind.
Reed keeps falling. I'm a little shocked.
Parker, 59th in the 5th round.
That
well,
podcast
that's-
must love Parker then.
That's, yeah.
That's just people buying into hype.
That was TFGYFA. I'm not sure which podcast that is.
It's a lot of...
It's a lot of letters.
Thanks, Hopper. Back to you.
Thanks, Madden.
They're actually eating alphabet soup when they came.
I think they just hand slapped the keyboard and named their podcast.
They were drunk, and that was their face bouncing off of the keyboard. That's what I'm going with.
Face roll.
No, that's how we would name our podcast.
Weird. Thank you, autocorrect, for our podcast.
Full field, Beerfield Fantasy. Did you mean Beerfield Fantasy Football? Well, yes, I did actually. Thank you.
You mean, Bear-Fooled Fantasy.
Emmanuel Sanders.
All right, so we have 3 and 2 in terms of receivers, running backs.
Yep.
We can go any
direction
at all, really.
Any
here.
direction here.
This draft is our oyster.
And Nick's our conductor.
You
Don't screw it up, Nick.
You can go
Don't fuck
your
it up, Nick.
own way. Go your own way.
Go your own way. Apologies to anyone watching. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into. We don't even know.
I don't apologize. You chose to watch this.
I apologize for nothing.
I don't apologize for shit.
We do sing-alongs.
We do sit-alongs. I mean, if you listen to the show more than once,
We need to actually
you'll
start
know.
doing like karaoke lyrics on these episodes, like back in when we re-record them later. Sammy Watkins, 61st. Finally, a league I don't own him.
And for that, I thank you.
It's just like a league of firsts. I get to own David Johnson finally. I'm not owning Doug Martin. You're not owning Sammy Watkins. I'm not owning
Mike Gillisley, 62nd.
I'm not owning Nuke. I don't even want to talk about that.
It's too damn high.
Bilal Powell, 63rd.
See, that's so much better.
That's better.
That's the only Jets player that you should be drafting.
Stephon Diggs, 64th.
Big, wow. People are afraid he hasn't played a full season yet. I mean, it was a full point PPR.
I would
He's a
gladly
beast when
take
he's
him
healthy.
about 12 spots higher than that.
Fuck yeah.
We almost took him at our last pick.
I know.
He was one of our 3. Ugh. Ooh.
Hey, I got to do a shots episode after this.
What are you thinking?
News, and then I don't know what the hell I'm going to do for the second part.
We don't really have to.
I was
Unless you
gonna
want
say,
to
this
give your
can
own take on
kinda
your 4th week. What the hell was that?
It was an auto video playing on a page I was pulling up.
Come on, Nick.
Get your
Let me
shit
see if there's
together.
any new cuts.
You can give your own takes on week 4 if you want.
No, I'll probably just do news and then pair it with this.
That's good. Oh, just a recap of the draft for folks.
Yeah, I could do a shorter recap version. Thought it could work. I was just going to pair it with the draft because this will go up on the page anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's probably better. There's no wild and crazy cuts.
Brandon Marshall and Amir Abdullah just went.
If anybody wants to watch a crazy long YouTube video,
I mean, we are crazy.
We're 3 wild and crazy guys.
say Marshall went.
Yep, Marshall and Abdullah. I mean, obviously we have to draft Derrick Henry.
I quit.
Based on Loaded Box's rankings.
Yeah, Loaded Box.
We should have took Derrick Henry at the first overall pick.
Adrian Peterson just went. Oh, Tevin Coleman went.
He's been falling really far. Like in
Yeah.
almost every draft that I've done.
People see a touchdown regression. No more Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, I still see enough
No,
talent
I
there. I'm
love
interested.
Tevin. I love Tevin Coleman. I think he still has a good chance of scoring a bunch of touchdowns in that offense.
Well, if we'd been drafting yesterday, Willie Snead would have been the pick.
Yeah.
Fuck it, he can sit on our bench and we'll have a great player. Just kidding, don't do that.
Don't do that.
I mean, looking at rankings, is it like Pierre Garcon now?
Who's
left?
left?
Who's left at both positions? Nick?
Or all 4 positions. How about that one?
Not 2.
It's around 6.
Reed? Is Reed still there? I mean,
Jordan Reed's still there.
That might be the pick.
Danny Woodhead just went. Do we want to deal with Reed?
Pair him with somebody safe on the bench or stream.
pair him with one of the other. I mean, it's
Jarvis Landry just went.
6 bench spots. It's at least one tight end or QB we can own.
Yeah, I would put it. I would get Reed, then put another tight end with him late. But
I like Braid Fleener with him.
If Reed's still there, I think he's probably got. I mean, that's a top 3 tight end.
Yeah,
Even if he does miss 3 games.
I wouldn't worry about QB here.
No.
I like tight end or running back, receiver. I mean,
All right, so we're taking Jordan Reed and then figuring out something else.
Yep.
Yeah. What's left for running back is in receivers.
At receiver, Tyrell Williams, Willie Snead, Macklin, Jackson, Garcon, Decker, Hogan, Britt, Cobb, Matthews, Moncrief. A bunch of gross shit.
Let's running back.
Henry, Kelly, West, Gore, Perkins, Blunt, Stewart, Rawls, Johnson, Riddick, McFadden.
God, that is gross.
We probably need to take another running back here, though.
Kelly or Garcon for me. Were we about out of time? Or are we running?
I just took Jordan Reed, so we
Yeah.
have another minute for the next pick.
That's tough.
Be Kelly or Garcon for me. Rob Kelly at least looked good in the last preseason game. He's going to start the year as a starter. Frank Gore or, Pierre Garcon, I think has the biggest upside as a receiver, especially in PPR.
Anyone on our rankings that I'm just not thinking of that's much higher than most other people's?
I have Jamal Charles ranked fairly high.
I've got Charles in the 30s,
He's at 32, right around that range where we're at now.
but for running backs, though, not overall.
So do we grab Garcon or do we take Kelly?
Garcon, I think, is going to be the bigger upside player.
Yeah.
We
We can pair up Johnson and Crow with PPR floor.
Yeah, you
Probably
got,
grabbing White on our next turn.
Yep.
Yep.
I was
Because
gonna
it's
say,
a little too
We've
soon.
almost got to take running back next turn, but it's too soon to be jumping to PPR guys.
It's a little too soon to take a guy like Rob Kelly, who's probably going to lose his job mid-season. Or is projected to lose. I don't know if he's projected to lose it, but
I'm projecting him to lose it.
I still think he will eventually. That was tough.
Deshaun Jackson goes 74.
I didn't want to own two Browns players either,
Kyle Rudolph 75. Browns players.
with Duke Johnson and Crow.
Oh,
I like Duke, but I think with them,
Rob Kelly 76.
I think if the Browns try to trade for a receiver, I think they may move Duke back into a
So this is
PPR
a
role.
12 by 16 draft. That's 100.
I actually like Duke Johnson a lot as a PPR receiver, too.
Yeah,
Especially if he's going to be their primary guy in the slot.
if he's still there, I have no qualms with it because I still think if they do trade for a receiver like they want to, I think they move him back to running back. I mean, he may still see time,
Tyler
like-
Eifert 77th. Ooh.
It's too high.
and a touchdown only. That'd be great. Because I just did my rankings for my dad for that. My Tyler Eifert was my number 3 tight end in that league.
In touchdown only.
Yeah, I got Reed and
Yeah.
Gronk ahead of him. That's it.
I took Reed in a best ball draft earlier this week.
Yeah, I like that. I like Eifert. I think I may like Eifert a little bit more.
I
Than
took
Reed in
Eifert with
baseball.
him.
That's even better.
Here, let me show you this
That's
team.
even. I'm like, all right.
It was only a 6-teamer.
Because I think best ball and touchdown only would almost have the same tight end rankings.
I
with
got
that.
Moncrief in that too.
Yeah, he could be great. He'll be fine once Luck gets back.
This team's
Hopefully.
like best ball loaded.
Marcus Mariota 78th. What are we thinking for quarterback?
Who's left?
I owned a lot of different kinds of quarterbacks at this point. A lot of different names.
Delaney Walker just went. So it looks like we started a bit of a tight end run here.
Well, when Jordan Reed's available, I kind of like. I would like to own one share of Derek Carr, but
Who's still left quarterback wise and running back wise?
Roethlisberger, Cousins, Winston, Newton, Rivers, Prescott, Luck, Carr, Stafford, Dalton, Manning.
Well,
how many people
we
are in this league? Like
6.
4.
Oh.
So, it's like Jesus.
We know what my quarterback vote is out of those.
Cousins.
Yep.
I assume Cousins or Winston to be your backup prize.
Yeah. Winston
Yeah,
would be my backup to Cousins.
I mean, I have him flip, but I like him either. I like him either way. I like Winston a little bit more if it's a 4-point touchdown because he's more than likely to score rushing touchdowns. They should see similar.
I feel like he's
similar
also more
receiving
likely to
stats.
throw picks though too.
You live by the Winston, you die by the Winston.
Yeah, I mean, you saw those preseason games. He's
Brett Favre. That's exactly how he plays.
He's a gunslinger. Except, Brett Favre likes to go across the body. Wants likes to throw it when he's 3 inches away from getting sacked.
Yes.
And they both lead the picks and losses.
Yeah, they're both terrible decisions. Either take the sack or find a better throw or throw it away.
That was so... nightmares. Nightmares.
So we're going to go running back, possibly quarterback at this next turn?
Yeah, we'll see if any more quarterbacks come off the board before we get there.
Which ones would we take with our 7th round? Is it 6th and 7th? Yes, right? 6th and 7th or 8th and 9th?
This would be our 7th and 8th.
7th and 8th. Wow, I'm terrible at math. So, wait.
Yeah.
7 and
Or I'm
8th.
sorry, you're right.
Yeah, I was going to say that wouldn't make any sense. So, yeah.
8th and 9th?
8th and 9th. There's a lot of good quarterbacks.
Derrick Henry just went. So there's 6 quarterbacks off the board.
Which ones would we be willing to take?
Read them off
At that
again,
turn.
Nick. I'll say yes or no.
Cousins,
Yes.
Winston,
Yes.
Stafford, Carr, Luck.
Stafford and Carr and Luck are also probably S's. Stafford in the 9th is okay.
Not where Luck's been going lately. I got Luck in a 16 team in an 11th
Well, if you're
round.
taking Luck, you got to pair him, though. We've already got Reed. So I would say no on Luck. I would go...
I think Winston.
In order for me, it would be Cousins, Winston, Stafford. Cousins, Winston, Carr, Stafford in order for me.
Roethlisberger just went. 7 quarterbacks off the board.
Yeah, Winston, Cousins. I think that may be the only ones I take there, though.
Otherwise, we'll wait for one more turn.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, Winston just went, so neither one may make it back to us.
if Cousins is there, then we take Cousins.
If Cousins is there, you take Cousins. If Cousins goes, we look elsewhere.
Then we wait.
Just some insight into how pre-planning your draft picks looks like.
And why you also do it by tiers.
Why you go by tiers, but also why you have an idea of what you want to do before your pick comes up, so when the clock hits, you're not on tilt.
Oh my God, what do I do?
Even though it does happen, like when Hopper takes Diggs right one pick before me, and completely.
That's why
fucks
you have to
everything.
have 2 names when you're one down.
I think I had like 3 or 4, and they all just kept going and going and going.
There also wasn't a clock there for you to be on tilt.
I know.
You could have literally
I
taken.
figured
as
it
long-
out, but I just wanted to scream at you. That's all.
You could have literally taken as long as you wanted to for that.
I definitely need some food when I get out of here.
That's why I grabbed some
I ate already.
dark chocolate pretzels.
I ate already. We had some pork steak,
Nice.
some green beans,
Aren't you looking all
some garlic
domesticated?
bread.
Did you have a nice Canty with it too?
Chianti.
Whatever. I don't fucking care.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
It's a Chris Canty.
It'd be a wine that I mispronounce because I don't give a fuck.
Zach Ertz just went.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Tyrell Williams just went. That's a good pick.
That's value.
Oh, somebody sniped Frank Gore.
Is that a snipe? Well, yeah, kind of.
We would have taken him if he fell back to us in the 8th.
Yeah, that's true. We absolutely would have. Rob Kelly's still there? Or did he go?
No, he's long gone.
Okay.
How many picks away?
What running backs are still there? Because we definitely need a running back
8.
too.
Ooh. Is Duke Johnson still there?
No. Chris Hogan's just went.
James White still there?
That's a little too soon for Hogan.
James White should be still. Yes.
Shane Vereen?
Denver's defense just went off the board.
Come on.
Come
podcast.
on, guys.
You know better than this.
Come on, this is supposed to be a podcast league. What the
Is
hell?
that the auto draft guy, though?
What is this, amateur hour?
Is that the auto draft guy? Because that would make sense. I'm sure he didn't do it all the way down.
I don't mean anything ill by any of my comments.
We do love you guys.
Yes, it was the
Okay.
auto draft.
That makes sense then.
I'm less offended.
Okay. You're absolved of your sins for auto draft.
You had a bachelor party. We
No,
forgive
no.
you.
This was the one that was having the 2 co-owners, and the main owner was blacked out drunk.
I feel horrible. I feel horrible for that guy.
So he can't even go in and
He's
the
like-
system won't even let him go in and like change the pre-draft rankings.
He's just sitting there like this, going, "I can't fucking touch anything. Why?"
Hunter Henry. Good God. Cousins just went, so we're not getting Cousins.
All right, we're waiting on that then.
Running back, receiver, running back, running back.
Probably running back.
Probably running back, I would think.
Probably running back, running back.
I think running back. There's only 3 teams left who haven't taken a quarterback yet. Riddick just went.
Ooh,
Meh.
I would have liked him there.
Seattle's defense. No, there's the bachelor party dude just took Seattle.
Okay.
Well, defenses are
Well, their
gone.
defense did get better today. So
All right, running back.
Terrence West. Just
no,
gonna take him.
okay, thank God.
Okay.
Whew. Nick, you're scaring me there. For
All
a
right.
second.
Well, it's the end of round 8. Perkins is still there.
I mean, it's value. I mean, he's a starter.
He's bench, right?
He would not be a starter for us.
All right, might as well take him.
So Perkins and James White.
Yeah.
So a possible ceiling guy and a floor guy.
Yeah.
Is Thomas Rawls still there?
Rawls is still there.
I would get Rawls.
As is Lacey.
I would get,
Ooh,
are we on Rawls or Lacey there?
I have Rawls ahead of Lacey, but I think Lacey's the more upside
Okay,
play.
we have 15 seconds for a first pick. Who are we taking first?
Take James White first. We
Yes.
can argue about the
I don't
volume back
This is like
next.
a gross argument between the three of us. I
No,
hope there's an argument.
it's 3 highly questionable guys: Lacey, Perkins, and Rawls.
Well, we've seen Lacey and Rawls both do it. We haven't seen Perkins do anything.
I think it's a no on Perkins. We'll save that.
It's going to be Lacey or Rawls. My vote's on Lacey.
And I would say Procise is still there too.
Yeah, but we just got a more of a PPR back
Should we flip a coin?
for Lacey.
Screw it.
Yeah, flip a coin for Lacey or Rawls.
All right, Hopper calling in the air, or we'll do heads for Rawls. He's supposed to.
Because ain't no one want head from Lacey.
Tails, Lacey.
Okay, Lacey it is. Somebody wants head from Lacey.
Cheeseburger Eddie. He'll try to eat it.
Keep your mouth away from my junk, Eddie.
No, God.
God, I'm owning Eddie Lacey on a team.
Don't blame me. Blame the coin.
I have another share of him. Yeah, blame the coin.
Blame the coin. You did this to me.
You did this to me.
I mean, we got him in the back. I mean, we got him in the 9th. That's some decent value
For those of you that
a
haven't
starter,
seen the
too.
league, sucks for you. They just took off Netflix.
I
Suck
think
it.
they're putting it on Hulu.
Question mark?
That would be cool.
Hulu. Oh, I want my Hulu. Oh, I wish he was still
Okay,
thinking.
anyway, coming up on the next round,
Well, I'm pretty sure we're taking a quarterback.
I think so too. Who's left?
At 10 and 11?
Yeah.
Probably a combination. I like Luck, and maybe pair him up with a Kirsten Palmer. I think the Cardinals have a pretty easy.
I don't want somebody that we have to pair though. If we're thinking we're gonna have to insure Reed,
Are we really going to insure Reed out of the draft?
I mean probably not, but I don't know. I
know.
Eh.
If you can get Andrew Luck in the 10th or 11th, that's potentially top 3 to 4 or 5 quarterback
For the weeks he's starting?
for the weeks he's starting.
But you could go to week 6 without him, and then he's got to get reacclimated, which could be another 2 weeks of struggling.
That's also
No,
Luck.
this is still another 18 picks away. We'll see what happens.
He'll go. Who else is there?
Newton, Rivers, Prescott, Carr, Stafford, Dalton.
Okay, so in order for me there,
Oh, Dan won't get Justin Tucker. He just went at 103rd pick overall.
and the 10th round or 9th round.
so
That's the guy who has no control of his team. He just said, "Shoot me." He's just watching this fucking clusterfuck.
So spoilers, I will not be voting for Cam Newton here.
Spoilers, I will not either.
It would be probably Rivers, Dalton, Dak. It'd probably be Dak for me.
Rivers.
Stafford, Carr, Luck.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well,
Gotta
that's right.
lead with that.
I was kicking Luck out.
I'm reading it down Yahoo's rankings.
Sorry, I was kicking Luck out of that because we can argue him when we get there if he's still there.
Well, and you don't have to worry about Newton now. He just went.
Good. It was more behind Luck, and I think there it'd probably be. I own Matt Stafford in 2 other leagues, so it'd probably be Derek
I like
Carr.
Carr. I want to own at least one share. Somehow, some way. 1/3 of a share.
Of Carr.
I mean, I got 1/3 of a share of a David Johnson. And
Baby,
I'm voting-
you can drive my car.
I don't know.
With 2 R's. I love that your displeasure with me is on camera right now.
Well, finally somebody else will get to see it besides you two in live studio audience.
I encourage it. It's good times when it happens. With 2 hearts.
That was good.
That was fantastic.
Ooh, Corey Coleman at 105. I actually like that pick.
Oh, I love that pick. It's a good pick. It's a solid
You don't seem to be
pick.
doing a real good job of keeping track of our rankings and where we should be taking guys.
Yeah, that was your job. My job was to watch the video.
Sure.
Yeah,
You guys went against my rankings round 2, so we're
because you should
fine
be
there.
going off a consensus, not ours.
I asked. No one actually responded to me when I brought that up. We'll go off of consensus.
Which are probably all screwed up right now. Did you ever put T.Y. Hilton or...
Yes, my rankings were fully updated,
Okay.
including with a lot of players that you don't even have in the system.
Yeah, I know. I told you guys whenever you do that, you got to add somebody to that other page. I'll fix it tomorrow, though, when I do all mine.
I mean, at this point, we got to worry about
Yeah, I'm
weekly
going
rankings.
to start
anyways.
working on week 1 rankings.
I know. I'm going to finish those up, and we'll probably freeze those and do another sheet for weeklies.
Okay.
Probably per week, because I can just copy the formulas and stuff out.
I don't think we got to worry about this low. We'll go down to.
Actually, I'll just copy the consensus spreadsheet, and we can move guys and rename it. And we move guys around.
I love how Kareem Hunt is still.
It's probably going to be the easiest way to do it.
We'd probably have to break it out by position for that, for weeklies.
I love
It
how.
already is broken up by position.
Well, this
I mean,
isn't-
you can filter it down, and you can do that when you're just viewing it.
Ted Ginn just went 111.
This hasn't even been. The consensus is all out of way.
I know that's because he's got guys
Yeah.
that aren't in there, and I haven't reordered it yet because
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do that until he got
I
everybody
suppose-
put in.
Um,
so.
Update mine too.
So we're getting close to pick 120. Willie Snead's still there.
Whew.
Upside.
Big upside when he's back. So wait, if Willie Snead suspended 3 games, does that mean we're going to get the drummer? Somebody's got to start for him. Is the third receiver and
Oh, Tommy Lee Lewis. Okay.
yeah,
It'll be Brandon Coleman probably.
Yeah, probably Coleman, unfortunately.
He's still on the team. Millie Lewis.
Nope, never mind. That conversation just ended.
Snead's gone.
I bet.
Or is Tommy Lewis gone?
Yes, Tommy Lee Lewis just went.
I mean,
In the
you
10th
didn't
round.
specify.
It was Willie Snead.
I know it was. That was.
So for receivers that are interesting,
You want to do a Brandon Coleman, Tommy Lee Lewis shot bet or not?
I mean, I'll do one for fun. I want Tommy Lee Lewis though.
Oh, I wanted Tommy Lee Lewis.
we all want Tommy Lee Lewis.
I'm not taking one for the team this time.
As far as who outscores who.
I mean, fine. Just because we need a shot bet, because A is drinking and Tommy Lee Lewis in the same name has to happen. I will take Brandon Coleman in this shot bet.
Outscore Tommy Lee Lewis.
Yes,
while he
and
sneaks
I do
out.
not like this, and I'm doing it against my own will
Are you being coerced?
by myself.
Uh-oh.
Way to like deep throat that when it's happening.
I wasn't going to dive through the mic to get it. Rivers just went, so
You just had a party foul all over the table though.
I did. I'll take care of it when we're done recording.
It'll be all right. I paid a good $20 for this table. It'll be fun. It's not going to hurt those cables or anything.
I don't want the mic stand to get all sticky.
Mike stands all sticky. I just came.
My mic stands get all sticky when I use it. Never mind.
You do you.
Vikings acquire Tremaine Brock for a 7th round pick from Seattle. Seattle's on
Conditional
the trade
7th round
heavy.
pick.
Seattle's on the trade heavy today.
You could refrain from blowing your foamy load all over my table.
If it's foamy, I probably have something. I need to go see a doctor.
Rabies of the penis.
Paul Perkins went at 116th overall.
Yep, you're in a podcast league when that happened.
Wow.
That's
And he's probably pissed.
I was still like I was gonna say I was still like Wayne Gallman more
I do like Wayne Gallman
right
more.
now.
Paul Perkins is
That
probably
should have been one of your shots to the
Paul
head.
Perkins is literally probably crashed harder in my rankings than anybody else.
Outside of LeGarrette Blunt.
No,
No, Hill.
He's crashed. Well, Hill went up for me.
I moved him up because he was too low. It's like I can't do this. This is
What
a
I mean,
criminal
crashed is went from high to
Yeah,
low. Like, if
yeah.
there's a guy that's changed more,
Spencer Ware, Julian Edelman.
it's not been because of injury.
You know, if you keep saying crash and burn, I feel like we need to hear some crash and burn.
Thomas Rhett,
Thank you, Boo.
Yeah, here, let me edit that drop real quick.
Jonathan Stewart, Jamal Williams went 2 picks after Paul Perkins.
Is Jamal Charles still there?
Probably. We
They're about, like-
probably don't want to do quarterback here, don't we?
We do,
Yeah,
but
we
I'm
do.
just saying.
We got Luck Stafford. That's about it.
I still think Luck.
Luck and grab a backup QB and don't worry about backing
That's
up.
so
Yeah.
much upside there.
I'll agree to it on one condition. If Bortles is still there as the backup.
No.
No, we can take
I've
luck.
already used my. Well, I can't disagree.
We can take luck here.
All right, who else?
All right.
We have what? 4 of each.
Yeah, what's available at running back and wide receiver? We probably should have talked about this beforehand.
We are sitting at 4 running backs and 4 wide receivers.
Great. Who's left?
I like our receiver
Cobb,
depth. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Who's left?
Zay Jones, Corey Davis,
Cobb's
Jordan
got-
Matthews,
Cobb is-
Thielen,
Cobb.
Ooh, Corey Davis.
just as a pure upside play.
Cobb is straight upside.
Yeah, I know. They're
More-
all straight upside. Even Zay Jones.
Yeah,
is
but
upside
Cobb's
here.
upside is higher.
I know. I'm just saying that's ridiculous.
So we're taking Cobb.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm fine with any of them there.
I'm glad owning finally one share of Cobb because I was kind of
I
preaching.
thought you owned Cobb in a different league too.
I hadn't grabbed him ever. I always got
You always got him in like mock drafts. and
Plus,
stuff.
the,
That's right.
the way everybody's eyebrows went up on that, the reason I said Cobb could very easily go back to being the 2 in Green Bay. Zay Jones is going to be side settled by that offense no matter how much we like him. And, they're tanking. So he's going to be side settled by that.
I mean, even if he's a productive 3 in Green Bay, it's probably still worth more than the 1 in Buffalo.
Right.
yeah.
Andy's a rookie, so you don't really know for sure. And then Corey Davis has missed most of training camp with a hamstring, so he's going to have to
It's not
fight
like
his
we're
way to
gonna-
play.
That's how we're going to be playing them in the first 3 or 4
Unless
weeks
somebody
of the
shreds a
season.
knee.
So
Don't any of you shred a knee. I love all y'all. Luck, get better, baby.
I agree with Cobb. I was just happy to hear all those names still there. Those are some value picks.
I was just trying to go over what my thought process was in saying Cobb.
So
Cobb.
I'm pretty sure pretty much zero chance he makes it back to us. But if he comes back, grabbing Stafford, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. If not, okay. So when he's gone, because he probably will be.
Dak.
How many
Eli,
quarterbacks?
Palmer.
How many teams have taken quarterbacks? Because you have to assume we're going to take one. I mean, obviously we're going to take one, but what other teams could take one?
Only one team has not taken a quarterback. 3 have taken 2.
I would be on.
Jesus.
Dak would be my highest rated here. And I know you completely disagree with that because we have
No.
completely opposite views on
I mean,
him.
was Zeke actually there? I mean, it just protects Dak's, having to go full hero mode over there.
I like Rivers too.
I actually like Dak with
Oh,
Zach
Rivers
there.
is long gone.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who else was there?
Prescott, Stafford, Manning, Palmer, Wentz, Taylor, Cutler, Hoyer. So Hoyer would be okay.
I would like
Dak.
I would go Dak, Hoyer, Cutler, Bortles.
It's Stafford is gone. Dak, Manning, Palmer.
I'd probably go Dak, Hoyer, Eli.
Yeah, Dak, Hoyer, Eli, Bortles would be my 4.
You know where Bortles stands. You just want to keep saying his name.
Yes, I
Bortles.
do.
Bortles.
Bortles is Jesus. What ended up being the
That
intro?
better be the intro.
That, like us mimicking each other, ended up being the intro. It started with him starting in on me. It ended with your open air thing. I listened to the whole episode today while I was at work.
How was it?
Awesome. It was really good.
me.
It was really good. Oh, we got some chat going on.
Oh, nice. What we got? Who's in the room with us?
Let's see. I just got a boner when I pooped. Is that normal?
Is that Morgan?
No, but somebody just asked, are there any sleepers we like? So,
Oh,
I mean-
that's a pretty broad question, but
Yes?
let's try.
Yeah.
Let's try to answer. I mean, like right now.
yeah, we can each give one.
No, I
Why
mean,
not?
I'm saying like for
yeah,
what
in
rounds?
the chat.
Okay.
I mean,
Just
just for players who are still left in this particular draft, I have a ton of players I would love to have on my team.
Well,
I think
throw a couple out there.
Marvin Jones is becoming one.
Yeah,
for me.
Marvin Jones is still available.
Marvin Jones is easily one of my favorite sleepers.
Cooper Kupp.
Yep.
Yep.
Corey Davis is still available, and we're going into the
I
12.
love his ADP now. This is why I perked my head up when we said it because I think he could still be there.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp and PPR is going to be a good one, or should very easily be a good one. Him and Goff have shown rapport.
With running backs,
And if you're going really deep, I'm kind of coming around on this Kendall Wright train.
Yeah. Meh.
is Kevin White still there?
I'm still on Kevin White.
Kevin White just went.
Okay.
What about running back? Who's left? And go deep sleeper here.
Running back sleepers. Burkhead, Procise are both still on the board. Kamara, my boy.
I like Burkhead a lot.
Your boy Shane Vereen's still there.
Cohen, I'm assuming, is still there.
Oh, Cohen's definitely still there.
I doubt
Yeah.
Cohen gets drafted in a 12 team. I like.
A lot of PPR sleepers though. If you're in
Prescott
standard,
just
it gets,
went.
if you're in
Okay.
standard, it gets a lot more messy.
I like Jonathan Williams in standard for sure.
Rex Burkhead's another one.
Rex
that-
Burkhead because I think he could.
Burkhead.
I think he can unseat
Stafford just went.
He can unseat Gillislee. I like how Dak goes before.
I think so,
Stafford,
too.
Interesting.
Chris Thompson.
I like
Jamal
Chris
Charles.
Thompson. I love Charles just because it sounds like he's gonna have more of a role than what we expected.
I honestly have no idea how long that question's been there because I just now looked over at the chat. I kind of failed.
Is there a time thing on it though?
No, there's not timestamps.
I thought
Davis
there
just
was.
went off the board.
Davis. Oh, Corey Davis.
Yep.
Okay. Is Rashard Matthews still there?
No, he's long gone.
Okay.
No.
He was the first Tennessee wide receiver taken.
I assumed. Probably
Dante Moncrief.
That's
Oh, he
value.
went. He went where he should go.
Value in everybody's mind besides ours.
Weird.
No, it's about right.
Yeah, it is about right. No, it's about right for us. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, he went where he should go.
For our minds.
Procise just went.
Okay.
I mean, if you're looking really deep sleepers, Smallwood,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Matt Breida.
Smallwood probably even more so. Wayne Gallman.
Smallwood's a guy, or Smallwood's a guy that you can probably pick up. He will flash once or twice, and then move him like you were talking about your Marquise. Was it
Goodwin. Yeah.
Smallwood probably falls in that same
Speaking
line.
of which, Marquise Goodwin, another deep sleeper that I like.
Cole Beasley just went.
I love Cole Beasley.
Meh.
The issue is with these rankings, they have so many just random players I would never take ranked.
That's because we do our own rankings.
Like who?
Like Justin Hunter, the 5th receiver in Pittsburgh.
Why the
I would
hell-
rather have Eli Rogers or Juju Smith-Schuster.
why the hell is he ranked? Well, I mean, how low is he ranked though? 'Cause maybe they rank like 500 fucking people.
I mean, oh, look at here. Player's not even signed. Eddie Royal, who's ranked.
I thought he retired too. I bet you D'Angelo Williams.
Who's right next to Eli Rogers and Adam Humphries. Eric Ebron just went.
Okay.
Jontrell Inman, Anquan Bolden. Oh, another sleeper like Malcolm Mitchell. A lot. He's the ignored one for the New England wide receiver core after the Edelman injury.
Yeah, I like him a little. I mean, I like him more where you can get him compared to Hogan. I think Hogan's love has gotten.
Hogan went in round 8.
I know. And then I said it was way too high.
Oh, Charles just got sniped. And Burkhead.
You mean Hollywood?
Hollywood,
Chris Hogan.
Just why I like Cooks even more. So.
Carson Wentz just went.
Stafford still there?
I'm pretty sure no.
No, you said he went.
Yeah,
Okay.
Stafford went.
Who are the quarterbacks left, Nick?
Eli, Palmer, Cutler, Hoyer.
It's Hoyer for me if Dak's gone.
Manning, Palmer, Cutler.
It's
I just want a good offense too.
it's Hoyer for
I think Palmer has a. I remember reading somewhere that Palmer has a really good start.
He does have a
good
really easy start
schedule.
to his schedule.
Yeah, I know Carson Palmer burned
I mean, if
me
we can,
last year.
if we're gonna try to take a Palmer or anyone else,
You
we
can
need to
get
wait
Palmer or
wait 'em.
Cutler for almost free at the end of the draft, though.
You can get a lot of these guys for nearly free at this
I would
point.
just hold off that. What are we looking at running back, wide receiver?
Should we look at tight end
Yeah.
for Reed?
Tight ends have gone.
Is Fleener still there?
Brait and Fleener and Thomas are the only 3
I
left.
this is right where I would rather take one of these guys.
I would Fleener's upside's higher.
Yeah.
I'd rather wait, though.
Yeah, I would wait
I
too.
think Brait's a yeah.
What's their wide receiver running back wise?
Vereen, Kamara, and we have 10 seconds. Mack, Washington. Sorry, we were talking about quarterback for so long. We got distracted.
I didn't know it was our
Vereen.
pick.
No shit.
Vereen.
Whatever.
I didn't know it was our pick.
All right, wide receiver. Cup is still there. Shepard.
Welp, I think.
Cup already.
Yeah. I think we know who I like.
Oh, I like Cup over them anyways.
Yeah.
Let's go Cup.
I need that one share of Cooper Cup in one of my leagues.
That's my fourth share.
All right, we got 3 picks left. So quarterback,
shocked.
kicker, defense.
Do we have to
Yeah.
draft him? We should anyways because we're less than a week away from the
Yeah, quarterback,
season starting.
quarterback, kicker, defense. Let's see who we got left after we take Dan Bailey into defense.
I like Pittsburgh.
Minnesota defense, Kansas City, both went.
Nah.
I want a lot.
Do we
of
want to
Ravens.
take the quarterback before we go kicker defense?
Well, so it's a 16-round draft, so we actually end it.
Okay.
Oh, so we have the last pick. So we have Mr. Relevant.
We have Mr. Irrelevant.
That should be kicker there, no matter what.
Yeah, so
With Justin Tucker gone, we wait.
so defense or I mean, this quarterback's going to be starting for us for at least the first couple weeks, probably.
Yeah, we should get one. My vote would be. I like the
Let's see
easiest guy.
who
Let's see who's there.
Week 1.
Well, I'll pull up the schedule. I already have them up.
Yeah, see who they play the first one.
All right. We'll read off. So we're looking at Brian Hoyer, Eli Manning, and Carson Palmer, right?
Yes. Which Dallas should have a shit-tastic defense, and New York's not going to have a running game.
So yep. Giants are playing. Oh, that's the one I don't want. That's fucking.
Did you pull up
preseason
Hoyer's
for him.
schedule, Nick?
No, I
I'm
thought he
just
was
pulling
doing
up the week. I got it. So New York's playing Dallas. San Francisco's playing Carolina. So
Not
no.
good. So easier to throw on than run on.
And then the Cardinals are playing at Detroit. That's week 1.
Yeah, Detroit's.
Then they're not going to be
okay.
good.
No,
Yeah.
they're not. Right now, week 1 is Eli Manning's in favor because I think Dallas is that fucking.
Well,
bad on
check week
defense.
2.
Check 2,
I'm,
3,
I am,
4.
I'm, don't worry, I got it. Palmer at the Colts.
That's good.
Detroit is the Giants are home against Detroit, and then San Francisco's at Seattle. We're not going Brian Hoyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So between Manning and Palmer,
Week 3 tiebreaker.
I am.
If your luck's still out that far, we'll figure it out.
My computer's being slow.
The good part, there is an IR slot, so we can immediately throw luck on the IR and pick somebody else up.
Oh, good.
Week 3.
We're streaming quarterbacks until luck comes back.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Giants are at the Eagles, and
Cutler just went.
Arizona is at Dallas, or is home at Dallas.
Sounds like Palmer to me.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to be starting Carson Palmer, and Pittsburgh just went.
Well, I want a lot of Baltimore defense
Yes, you do.
because I like their start.
Because of reasons.
I actually like their defense.
I own a Bears defense.
This has been a really fast draft, actually.
I own a Bears defense, another Bears defense.
Well, it's 1 minute per pick too.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Excuse you.
I held it over here.
I know.
I thought about you the whole time.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It felt like the right thing to say.
There's a lot of defenses going right now, it sounds like.
Kamara just went.
Should we be
A
looking
lot of defense going on. Well, Kamara just went.
Should we be looking at defenses too right now?
Yeah, but I think we're probably going to put Baltimore.
Who's their schedule against? Should we be looking at the
They
streaming
open
options?
up. They open up against Cincy, and then they play against the Browns, and then they get week 3. They get
Don't the Bills have the Jets week 1?
week 3. They get Jacksonville.
Yeah, Ravens have a way better start.
Yeah.
Bengals, Browns, Jacksonville.
Deion Lewis just went. Chris Carson just went.
I love Chris Carson, but
Not
not
that-
that much.
not-
Not as he's
Like in a 16-team league like Chris Carson.
he's the de facto, and then they get Baltimore's first tough game is at home against Pittsburgh, which could be low scoring because it's on the road against Big Ben, or Big Ben's on the road.
Marlon Mack. The Mac Daddy of them. Oh,
I own no shares of Mac right now because I traded my only share away
I
for
have,
Crow.
I have a Mac share in the 16-team league.
Thought about trading for him in the Mother Dynasty League.
I don't have a Mac share or a Kamara share, perhaps unsurprisingly.
I have way too many Kamara shares.
Yeah, you'll live and die. And by live and die, I mean by he'll be cut within the first couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like a lot of these players could be.
Oh, you mean in the 12-team league? Kamara?
And just in redrafts.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the leagues I own him is Dynasty, so I will not be cutting him.
No. We only playing two, right?
Two
You have him in
Dynasties?
both? Yeah, you have
I'm
him
in both Dynasties, and I've got him in both redraft leagues I've done so far. This will be the first one I don't. Funchess, Palmer, Foreman. So we're not getting Palmer.
Shit.
So Manning time.
Well, should we look at Cutler?
Cutler's already gone too.
All right, no, we're going with Manning then.
Bortles.
I mean, okay. I go Wentz before Bortles.
Don't take Palmer. Don't take Palmer. Don't take.
He said
Palmer.
he said Palmer's
Or,
already
sorry,
gone.
don't take Manning. Don't take Manning.
I'm like, you gotta stop
I was
with
sold
my
on Palmer.
emotion.
Damn it.
I know.
What's after Manning? Because we already decided we're not going Hoyer.
Taylor, Flacco, Bradford.
Bortles?
No.
I mean, we almost have to.
You'd almost have to. He's been a quarterback one the last 2
I wouldn't
years.
take Bortles.
I would.
I know. We know you would. We fucking know.
I would absolutely take Bortles in this situation.
And then we'll be laughed out of our fucking. I mean, now we just drop him after week
when
one.
Bortles outscores all of these guys the first 3 weeks.
All right, so we're up now.
Eli Manning.
Thank God. Okay, good. Oh, we can still pick up Bortles at some point.
All right, for
if we-
defense.
So don't give
Rams.
Hopper the chance.
Rams, Jaguars, Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
Just do the start.
I own a lot of Baltimore.
Do we get to talk kicker now?
I suppose we do.
Who's still available for kickers?
Who do we draft kickers?
Mason
Draft kick-
Crosby, Adam Vinatieri, Sebastian Janikowski, Steven Hauschka.
Goat Thierry and Goat Thierry. Adam Goat Thierry would be.
Brandon McManus.
I would not take Thierry right now.
Not without luck.
Not without an offense.
I love Brandon McManus.
I like McManus. I like
Prater?
Janikowski.
You know who my most owned kicker is?
Pretty.
Nick Novak.
Blair Walsh.
Blair Walsh.
He looked good in
I'm
preseason.
gonna laugh. He's gonna have his Pro Bowl. He's gonna have his All Pro season again.
He's got his head back on right.
Well,
All right. We're down to the last couple picks here.
he called out our coaching staff when he made a field in the preseason.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm like, way to go. You lost. You're kicking for the team that you missed against in the playoffs 2 years ago because you're fucking garbage.
Is he the Durant of kickers?
I mean, he is kind of goat like.
Yeah.
He does score a lot of points when he's making kicks.
I was more talking of going to join the team that he lost to in the playoffs.
Then yes.
I do like. Did you see the meme I did of Jamie Lannister joining the North?
No, I must have missed that
Oh
one.
man, that was great.
You guys send a lot of them when I'm at work, and I don't get to really see them because I forget about them. Then I get spammed with so much shit.
Kicker. Matt Bryant.
Long gone.
Dan Bailey.
Gone.
Damn it, he's high as upside.
He's got
for any
touchdown
touchdowns.
upside.
Go
Roberto Aguayo.
Is he going to make the team?
No. But, you know.
on. God, I feel terrible for him. Not even his fault.
No, it's definitely his
It's
fault.
all his fault, I know. But all this scrutiny on him because he was a second round pick is not his fault. Next chapter of my life.
Jason Witten, Oakland's defense just both went.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Okay.
Oakland's defense is not quite there yet, but
Evan Ingram just went, especially with their cornerback having some legal troubles.
yeah, they're only cornerback. But they did take Carl Joseph from us, and I was fucking pissed about that. Mm-hmm. Who's been pretty
And they
good.
still have Mac who can give you the sacks.
Yeah, you can.
Phrasing?
Oh,
Yes?
pro phrasing show.
Do you have to ask? Why do you have to ask?
Phrasing?
Well, I mean, I wasn't asking if phrasing was acceptable. I was asking if that was a stretch to make that phrasing.
That was not even as close to a stretch.
Okay.
But our mind goes straight to the gutter whenever we can.
Will Lutz.
Saints kicker.
Will Lutz. And Vinatieri went.
That's fine.
My stream health went down to yellow.
I'll pick him up when luck comes back. So we can give you some luck.
Mwahaha. Mwahaha.
Mwahaha.
So Brandon McManus. Matt Prater.
I like McManus a lot.
McManus kicking in Denver. The easiest non-dome place to kick.
Yep, that's why I like McManus. That's why I've liked McManus.
Especially if you get bonuses for over 50.
Or Blair Walsh.
I mean, Seattle's gonna be good.
Come on,
Defense-
guys. There's one round left. Finish it up.
The defenses even get better now. Our defense even got better now today.
James Conner.
Why?
Because he's the only... Well, I mean, it's not the guy who owns Bell who got him, but...
That'd be the only reason to take him. I love James Conner. I mean, this show loves James Conner.
He's this year's Derrick Henry.
So he'll get 6 red zone touchdowns, and I don't know if the Pittsburgh's going to re-sign. They're going to give Bell a long contract, though, so he could be the future after this
He
year.
could be, but
They
that's not a
signed-
reason to take him a redraft.
I know. I'm just spitballing for the future.
I mean, I've been on that train since the beginning that
Yeah.
Bell doesn't re-sign. It's
It
Connor's
makes
team.
even bigger sense now that they didn't even give him a contract. They just gave him a 1-year contract for 12
So,
mil.
I've said that since they drafted him.
so Jonathan Williams, as soon as we stash Luck, has got to be our grab, right? He's
Is
still
it been-
available.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
Is
Like, I
Nick
get-
going to control this team? 'Cause I'm assuming Nick's going to control this team.
Well, Nick's the only one with the password of this team.
It's the same login as all of our other accounts. Beerfield Fantasy at Gmail. And
I already
A-Rod
have too
sucks.
many redraft leagues. Hey, Rod does.
That is
I
not
love
the.
how you read off our password.
Yeah.
I'll go
Thanks,
change
Nick.
it. I don't care.
Oh, that wasn't the actual password, so we're fine.
But he does suck dick, so we're good.
It's a variant of that.
I mean, especially with that porn stash he's got rocking. He looks like he would be
Joe Williams just once.
Jesus.
over Jonathan Williams. Even better.
Hey, we're up.
Kicker.
Who's Mr. Relevant?
McManus, right?
Goddamn right,
Yeah.
it's McManus.
McManus.
He kicks in Denver, and it's done.
And we're finished.
Thank you, boys. As always, follow us. Are we going to give him a chance to... No, just cutting it off.
Oh, go ahead and say what you want to say before I cut it off.
As always, follow us on Beerfield FF individually. Christopher Hopper,
At Hot BFF.
Dan Thury.
I want you to say my Twitter handle. God damn it, like Chris does.
At Thury
At
BFF.
Thury BFF with 2 Fs. I am at Nick Sparts. I never use it, so don't bother. Yeah, just follow us on the show page. Follow us here on YouTube. Like, subscribe. We love you. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.